The world's a better place because you are here to join us. My name is Matt Brown, and I am the host of the Productive Conversations podcast. Very special edition. Taking a little break from tweet capping and talking about what's trending. We're going to talk all lists today. Top 10 lists, 10 things lists, all of that. We did it last summer, was a success, and let's do it again. And also, I am recording in a different spot today, so I can watch the Knicks and NFL draft. And the New York Giants select Malik Neighbors from Louisiana State University, a wide receiver. And we are going to see what we could do with Daniel Jones. Spank was completely wrong on the draft show with that and Marvin Harris Jr. And instead, we got Malik Neighbors, and the future is bright for the Giants. I will talk to you all about that on Wednesday. And if anything else crazy in the Knicks or NFL draft, you will see my reaction. Knicks leading by 3 at half. Ryan, what's going on? How are you?
I am not as good as you are, Matt. You look absolutely giddy about the New York Giants selection. So I'm going to take that to mean this is what you were hoping for and more. But other than that, I'm good, Matt. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. I did not want JJ McCarthy. Um, as I said in the draft show, didn't do much in Michigan besides hand off the ball and throw short passes. And somehow, from an endorsement from his old coach, everybody thought he is a top 10. Everybody thought he's a first round pick. And already 6 picks in, 3 quarterbacks were selected, and he wasn't one of them. So it's interesting to see where they go from there. And so lots going on, but main thing, you, me, and Ryan talking things list, and it was a slow week. So nothing too crazy, but yes, very happy. So let us get our list going, everybody. And so this is what we're gonna do. Like I said, lists. I am going to give Ryan some lists. I'm gonna give you some things to talk about. I will get some top 10 lists going here and make some reels out of this. So Ryan, are you ready to begin this list show?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's get it, as the kids say. All right, my first list for you. All right, here we go. The first list to discuss. Ryan, can you name me 10 of the best-selling souvenirs around the world? This isn't the top 10. Just name me 10. It can be anything. Think about any type of gift in this world, and we're going to name 10 of them
And
that you give to
souvenirs
people.
specifically, though.
Souvenirs from literally all over the
Okay.
world. The countries are represented from, I see, the United
Gotcha.
States and Spain and Germany. Think about what people get from
hmm
these countries, and then we'll go from there. So here we go, Ryan. Top 10, sorry, not top 10. Name me 10 of the most popular souvenirs around the world.
All right. We're going to start off with shot glass. That has to be on there.
Okay, shot glass. I don't have any shot glasses.
Really? Every place has those branded shot glass. Every single airport, every single gift store. You're telling me no to shot glasses.
No to shot glass, at least on this list. This list is provided by
Goodness.
Vacations and Travel Magazine.
All right, Vacations and Travel Magazine. I'll take your word for it. Maybe my friends just have a drinking problem. Um, well, I don't know. Let's go keychain. Something that you just pick up at the airport.
No keychain here.
Jeez.
Like,
Okay, hold on. I have to recalibrate. T-shirt. T-shirt. That's on there. If that's not on there, then I don't even know what's on this list.
I don't have t-shirts here.
Okay.
Like try to think like almost try to think of states of country stereotypes as a way. For instance, what could a Cuban? What could we'll have to give
Okay,
away one
got
to
you,
make
got you.
example.
That's fine.
So
I get what you're saying. I'm being too generic. I'm thinking of things you can do anywhere. So
yeah,
to answer before you say it, if you're going to Cuba, you bring back cigars. I mean, that's what you do, right?
that's right. That's
So
number one.
cigars.
We'll add that. Cigars.
Okay. You're going to France, you bring him home cheese.
All right. Do I have cheese for France? Here are my lists.
You have cheese from anywhere.
I do not have cheese on this specific list.
Okie doke. If you go to let's stay here. If you go to Asia, right? You're in Japan. What do you bring back from Japan? I mean, clothing or one of those fans or clothing.
Very
Clothing.
famous. I think we might have even done this in art class at elementary school with the Miss Haney, hopefully she's well.
Very famous. We may have done it in elementary school. And it's from another country.
Yeah, specifically Japan.
Okay. Origami. You're in
That's
Japan,
right.
right? Yeah.
Origami paper. That's number
Yeah,
two.
origami. All right. Let's head back to the UK for a second. If you're in, if you're in London, right? You're going to the
There's
to
a
Britain. I'm sorry.
It rains a lot in London. What do you usually get?
It does. They have those black umbrellas, right?
Yes,
Those are
umbrellas.
famous. Yep.
That'll count. We'll count that. Umbrellas.
If it's from London, they're the black ones. It's a specific thing. People who, yeah. Um,
When you talked about France, it might
mhm.
not be cheese, but it's another famous clothing item.
Ooh, what are those hats called?
Starts
Uh,
with a B.
beret, right? That's
Berets,
the hat. Yeah.
yes. That's your
Um,
fourth one. We'll add to the list to warm you up.
okay. If we head on down to South America, what are we bringing home from South America? Tequila? We got cigars. Is there any
No
tequila
tequila.
down
We
there?
do have on this list at least one spirit I'm seeing,
Okay.
and
Rum.
yes, rum. There you
That's the other
go.
one you bring from the Caribbean. Rum from the Caribbean.
That's right.
Um,
Rum. And we have one more, but it's not a spirit. It's not wine, but it's
beer.
from,
Germany?
yes,
Okay.
got that. Six.
I would love to go to Oktoberfest.
Me too.
A boomerang from Australia.
That's actually is true. Boomerangs. I had no idea that was a thing. Are they famous
Um,
for their boomerangs?
oh yeah, that's a huge part. That's one of their that's like an Australian thing. You won't find those anywhere else really. Um, all right, so we're at seven now. If I'm back in Asia, where else would I be going in Asia? I don't know if I'd be going anywhere else in Asia. Like I'm trying to think of what would be on a top 10 list. Um,
Yes.
all right, heading
Well,
back. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
why don't we go with Korea? What could you get at Korea?
Oh, Korea. Okay, so Korea is on the list. Um, what would you get
You
from
hit
Korea?
seven so far.
Yeah, I know. What would you get from Korea?
I,
Korea's known
I
for its food, but you won't
what
bring
type
that
of
home with
drink?
you. Drink.
I don't know if this is famous enough to.
It's not an alcoholic beverage, right?
I don't think
Uh,
so. You
so I
know,
can't. Well, sake is Italian. Sake is Japanese, I think. So it's
yeah.
not that.
You don't drink
Uh,
coffee, you usually drink what from
no
Korea?
tea. Right?
Korean
Tea.
tea.
Yeah. What's
All
that?
right, that's
What's
eight.
the Korean tea called? There's a name for it. Okay. I think a lot of these are going to end up in Europe again. Still. So going through the European countries, what we have Italy. So anything you'd bring back from Italy. Uh, we've already said wine from France. Oh no, we haven't said wine yet.
No
Wine from
wines
Italy?
here. No wine
No
here.
wine. Okay. And we've so no wine or cheese. Two things, by the way, that I would 100% bring back from Italy. Uh, mm,
So it's more the thing from Italy is more of a culture thing. You would see it in the theater,
I mean, obviously a film if you've seen it in the theater, but
or or you might see a play or musical or opera, and you wear something.
if you go out, all right. So if you're going out to a musical or an opera, you'd have to wear a fancy dress or a fancy tux. So fine clothing.
Not that, but what else could you wear? Think of the movie Eyes Wide Shut,
A mask,
or
the masquerade mask, a mask.
but there's a specific word for it.
There's a specific word for the masquerade mask.
Yes.
May have to come back to this one because I
It,
can't right
right.
now.
It's an eight. It's a starts with a V.
Yeah, I don't.
A
I'll have to come
Venetian
back.
mask, so I can't count the Venetian
Can't
mask.
count that. I missed the Venetian mask. That's all right.
All right,
One last one though, right?
two more. I'll give you major hints on this one.
All right, let's
And
hear it.
for Mexico, what could be something famous from Mexico? Jason Kelsey was seen with
Oh, a
one.
lucha mask. Lucha
Yes,
mask.
that and one more.
Okay. Maple syrup from Canada.
That's right. That's actually one. There you go. All right, nice little warm up, if you will.
I
So
can't believe it took me that long to get to maple syrup. I should have gone there first.
yeah. So the next list, very excited to do this one. All right, here we go. All right, Ryan. All right, let me explain this. This is a top 10 list. I want you to name the top 10 highest grossing media franchises. And what does that mean exactly? So, like, this is number 11. Harry Potter has made over $32 billion. So, think of the entire world. Not think about movies, TV, film, comics, all of that. And we have a
Okay.
top 10 list here. I'm pretty
Of
sure
the most
I think
iconic
you can get all of
brands.
these highest grossing media franchises
Yeah.
specifically. And think of it as a whole. And like I said, Harry Potter is 11 at 32
Harry
billion.
Potter's 11.
So think
That's a
about
lot
not
of
only the
money. So it's got to
movies,
be bigger
the
than Harry Potter.
merch,
Yeah, it's got to be bigger than
everything.
Harry Potter. All right.
10
So
of
we're
10
gonna
things bigger than Harry Potter.
yeah. So let's kick it off with some of the. I think they're on this list for sure. Maybe they're not number one. We have to look at Star Wars.
Star Wars is number 5 at
That's what I
$70
thought.
billion as a 24,
Okay.
by the way.
Okay. We gotta go Marvel.
Be a little more specific with Marvel.
Oh, so Marvel together is not counted. Okay.
Right.
Like the Avengers then.
But what are they a part of?
The Avengers? Marvel
Yes.
superheroes?
Yes, the biggest
Oh,
franchise.
Disney?
No.
Marvel
It's an
superheroes
acronym. It's an acronym.
acronym?
You really don't not getting this?
An
It is
acronym
it
for
is
Marvel?
oh my Marvel Cinematic Universe. I should take that
Oh,
off.
that's
MCU is number 10
okay.
at 35
That
billion
no, my
dollars.
shit counts. Marvel is
No,
the
it doesn't.
MCU.
You said Marvel, but not the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, Marvel just includes more things. I got comic books in mind.
But
But
this
anyway,
one
fine,
is
fair enough.
MCU.
All right, so where is the MCU on this list? It's got to be close to the top.
No, it is 10. You already got it. Marvel Cinematic Universe
No,
is 10. That's the
yeah, it's
highest
10.
media
Okay,
franchise.
okay.
And Marvel
Um,
itself, not here.
not here. Interesting. You'd think Marvel would be bigger than MCU, but that's interesting. All right. So those are two. Those are the two obvious ones.
All of these I would say are pretty obvious if you really think about it, with the exception of one. Maybe you get, maybe you don't.
Okay. If we're going
And you
with
have to be specific. And like Disney isn't a franchise. Warner
no,
Brothers isn't a
Disney's yeah,
franchise.
those are studios. That's different. That's too much.
I will say with one hint, there's something within Disney that's very big. And this counts as a franchise. You think about all the major Disney franchises and think about this one as a whole. So we're staying on it.
Okay.
Like,
Well, Mickey Mouse is that
yes,
yeah,
Mickey
Mickey
and
Mouse,
Friends.
yeah.
That's 4.
Okay. That's a
$74
big
billion
one.
dollars. But this I was specifically thinking of pretty much you grow up with it if you're a certain type of person, usually. Maybe, I don't know, the world's different now, but definitely people our age and older, a lot of these people grew up with this Disney franchise. It's iconic.
Iconic Disney franchise from when we were kids.
Yeah, I would assume it's still big now, but it's made $46 billion.
6 million.
Probably you literally if you're a girl up until maybe 12 years old,
Okay.
maybe
So it's
9
gotta
years
be
old.
it's gotta be the Disney princesses, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
They're number 8. They're number 7 at 46 billion.
Yeah, that's like it's weird that became its own franchise. Like it, but it did. They make things Disney princesses now. You know what I mean? Like it was a big deal. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna leave. Is this global?
Global.
I'm just gonna leave I'm gonna take a swing here. Is like the World Cup or FIFA soccer on here?
No, I have no sports here.
Okay, that was my swing. I was like, there's either no sports on this list or that one's definitely on there. All right, another big global franchise
Yeah.
could probably be well, this is technically Disney too, but maybe hmm
We also have
perhaps
a shocking Michael Penix Jr. going to the Falcons despite signing Kirk Cousins in the offseason.
oh
That's actually a pretty big move. How about that? So maybe we see a quarterback battle.
quarterback Kirk Cousins. I like Kirk Cousins. He's fun. He seems like a chill dude. I won't lie.
Now he has some competition. So Michael Penix Jr. picked at 8 for the Atlanta Falcons.
How long was Cousins' contract for? Do you know?
4 years.
Well, okay. I thought maybe it was like a quick contract. They wanted their backup. I know 4 years. That's a long enough contract. Yeah, that could be a real
That's a long
competition there.
time to have a backup too.
I
To
agree.
stay. Hmm. We will see
What
how it all
about
pans
Pirates of the
out.
Caribbean? That's a big one, right?
I don't have
That's a
that
lot
on
of
here.
merch. I'm going merch. That's where my head is at. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that
t-shirts.
is a good way. I will say I'm debating two of these. We'll save at the end. I don't think you'll get, no offense. I don't know what these even are,
That's
but I
fine.
assume they're big overseas.
Overseas.
We'll
Let's
try to get
try.
the other ones real quick.
Yeah. Let's try SpongeBob.
No
SquarePants.
SpongeBob. No
No
SpongeBob here.
SpongeBob?
Nope, I don't
Ooh,
see
that
SpongeBob on
feels
this list.
that's surprising.
The
I
lowest on this list is Call of Duty at $20 billion.
8 billion on Call of Duty. Oh, well, if Call of
But
Duty's on there,
think
is Fortnite on there?
no Fortnite.
That's a big brand too. Um, sorry, go ahead.
I will say keep video games in mind for some of this top 10.
Hmm. All right, if we're going video games, what about 2K?
No,
Okay, that's sports. That's kind of sports. Um, ooh, Mario, Super Mario
that's right.
Brothers. Yeah.
Mario is 9 at 38 billion. Now we also have Roma Duze go to the Bears, so Caleb Williams gets a big deal. Michael Penix's go-to receiver. That's
Ooh,
another one there. Okay,
excited to
so
see how
going
Caleb Williams
on.
is. What about this? What about do one more video game and then we'll hop off if I'm wrong. What about Sonic the Hedgehog? He's got
No
movies and stuff
Sonic.
too. Interesting. Okay. Um, let's hop back to is this I don't know if this is a media franchise, so maybe not. I was gonna say Barbie, but Barbie's really not.
Barbie is
Barbie's
not
only
in the
merch.
top 10, but it's on this list at 24 billion,
Oh, okay.
24.7 bill.
Um, again, interesting. What about and I just said no more video games, but we'll go back to video games one more time. Grand Theft Auto.
I'll say no Grand Theft Auto. The number one has a lot of video games, a lot
Number
within
one
it.
has a lot of video games within it.
It has video game. We might just to move this on.
Yeah.
I'll just give major hits for number one. We have a lot of video games, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. In fact, they have iconic video games. This is the biggest at $140 billion. Almost, no, not almost, about 50 billion more than number two.
Oof. And you said it's multiple people.
Oh yeah. This is from Japan.
Power Rangers.
No.
Pokemon.
That's right.
All
Pokemon
right.
is your highest grossing media franchise at $140 billion.
Okay. Is Power Rangers on there?
No
Might as well
Power Rangers on
might
the
as well,
top 10.
might as
Let me
well
just
lock it
go
in.
through the two. Let me go through what we haven't
Yeah.
said. We have number two.
Mhm.
Girls love this as growing up. It's pretty it's one of the most iconic brand pictures.
Also out of Japan?
Yes.
Hello Kitty.
That's right. Number two, Hello Kitty, 89 bill. Number three, it's a Disney franchise. You love these characters. You absolutely love them. If you don't, you don't have a soul.
Oh,
They're literally the nicest characters.
the nicest Disney characters.
And the New York Jets are trading their 10th spot to Minnesota. Looks like they're about to get a quarterback, I would think, with this trade. And Jets trading down and switching with them.
Nicest Disney characters.
It's one of the oldest as well.
All right, but it's not Mickey and Friends. Um, Pass. What's the next one? We'll get back. We'll come back to it.
Well, we got Mickey Mouse and we got Star Wars. I don't think you're gonna get Ant Pan Man. So we're gonna go with
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Ant Pan Man. I don't know.
Ant Pan Man. Where's he from? Do we know?
No, it must be
All right, at
something.
T Tweecap. Let us know who the hell that is. And what's the last one?
You're at Disney Princesses. I don't think you're gonna get Jump Comics, Mario, and MCU. So last one
So
is the
this is
third.
the third one is the last one. Okay. Likeable Disney characters. Gonna fucking be mad.
There was a remake. There was a spin-off movie that was heavily panned. This franchise is in public domain.
Winnie the Pooh? No.
That's right. Number 3.
Oh, okay.
Winnie the Pooh at $76 billion.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Disney had Winnie the Pooh at any point in time. To be honest with you.
Really? This
Yeah,
whole time
I
you never knew Disney
know.
had Winnie the Pooh?
Nope.
That's how I knew it
never
was.
known that.
I
would've never
associate
known
Winnie
that.
the Pooh. You literally didn't see him at Disney World?
Listen, I'm sure I did, but like I just in my mind, I never connected Winnie the Pooh to Disney. That was for what I don't know where it was not connected to anything. It was just connected to Winnie the Pooh. It was its own like entity. If you said if you said where did you watch Winnie the Pooh, I would have probably just named what Disney, Nickelodeon, or Cartoon Network. I would just picked a random one. I don't remember where I watched it. PBS. Winnie the Pooh. I should. That was a good one, and they are. You're right. That is some of the most likable people. I almost went Sesame Street, but I knew they weren't Disney, so I was like, it can't be Sesame Street because they're Muppets.
So, Ryan, name me the top 10 highest grossing horror films adjusted for inflation. So remember, adjusted for inflation. So you will have a mixture of recent
Old
films and
yeah.
old films. So let's do it. The highest grossing horror films ever.
Sure, Halloween.
For inflation. And JJ McCarthy is going to the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
That's their problem now.
Halloween, the movie Halloween.
The movie Halloween, to my surprise, is not on this list.
All right, that's fine. Let's go Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, I'm afraid, is not here.
Okie doke. Gonna have to recalculate here because those are the biggest ones ever. But we'll go for the trifecta. Nightmare on Elm Street. Let's just see.
Nightmare on Elm Street, I don't have here.
Okay. So let's go a little bit more modern, right?
Yes.
More modern thriller or more modern horror movie. The Conjuring.
No Conjuring.
Paranormal Activity.
Nope.
Scream.
Scream, no Scream.
Chucky. Child's Play.
Nope.
No. Tremors.
I don't know who that is. No Tremors.
No, they've been like 4 movies, so I was like maybe just by sheer numbers.
Yes, and remember this is a single film too.
Oh, okay. Well, so,
this isn't a franchise. This isn't a franchise. No.
Definitely wouldn't be Tremors.
Single films.
The Thing.
No, not The Thing.
I'm naming some really good horror movies right now, Matt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You are, but there's even more that have made more money.
More money, yeah. So if not The Conjuring, what about what's her name? The doll. Annabelle.
No Annabelle.
Okay, no Annabelle, no The Conjuring. Oh, The Woman in Black.
Another Woman in the Black.
Oh, that's another good one. This is insane. I mean, that's not a horror movie.
What were you gonna say?
I said I guess kind of is Jaws.
Yes, it is. Jaws is number 2. And I don't think you're
Jaws
gonna
is a horror
get the
movie.
sequel, but Jaws 2, the
Is also
sequel,
on there.
yes, number but
Okay.
right behind it. So Jaws 1 and 2 are numbers 2 and 3 on the list.
Okay. Good to know. Alien.
Yes, 5.
Okay. Predator.
No Predator.
Alien versus Predator.
No.
um, is Terminator a horror movie? I wouldn't say so, but
I would say more sci-fi, but
I would
no.
too. Um, mm, I would also say Jurassic Park is not a horror movie,
Nah.
but
Science fiction.
yeah. Okay. What's the biggest horror movie that came out recently? That Megan one.
Let me say the most recent film came out in 2019. It is a sequel, and the original is in this list as well. Now remember,
Sequel.
which came out in 17.
Oh, well, hold on before we get there. Adjusted for inflation. What about Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No.
Really? Okay.
Did you, by the way, you mentioned The Conjuring, right?
I said The Conjuring, yeah.
Sorry, that's 14.
Okay. I was like, yeah, I was like, there's no way that string of movies had zero hits. I was like, that's a ton of
Yeah,
really good
specifically
movies.
the first one.
Um, can I ask, just so you know, I mentioned the three heavy hitters, right? Are they on this list, just not the movie that I mentioned?
Can you
Jason, Freddy, and
Yeah,
Mike Myers?
no, we
They
don't
don't
have any
appear
of
at
these.
all.
No.
Okay. Just thought I would check. What was it? Not Silent Hill. What's the video game one? There was a video game horror movie that was made not that long ago. Resident Evil. Blade.
Resident Evil Afterlife, that is a 15, and no
Oh, okay.
Blade.
Um, God. So we got Resident Evil Afterlife. We've got Conjuring at 14. We have Jaws and Jaws 2.
Yeah, those are the
um,
actual. You have Jaws, Jaws 2, and Alien.
Alien, yeah. Um, what am I scared of? Okay, what about ready? What about I See Dead People? The Sixth Sense.
No Sixth Sense. There's another 1999 movie that came out that's on this list.
Another 1999 horror movie. But it's not The Sixth Sense. Goodness. What about It?
That's right. It
And then
is number 4.
is It the one that sequel is right after
Yes,
it?
It
Okay.
2 at number 8. So you got 2
Okay.
right there. It 2 at 4. Sorry, It at
It
4 and
yeah,
It
and
2
It
at
2 at 8.
8.
Okay, so we've got 5 of them thus far. Come on. I want to break 50% on this list before we get the big hints where you tell me the actor's name but backward. Uh um what about what about let's go real old first. No, it hasn't been any of the old
I
ones.
think
I
you
know
could
this is
do
adjusted.
real old for this one,
I was
which
gonna
is
say Psycho.
51 years old.
I was gonna say Psycho
No Psycho.
or The Birds.
No.
Okay,
The oldest film
those
is
are my
73, and that's actually number 1.
73.
It is definitely one of the greatest, if not the greatest, horror movie of all time.
I feel like my opinion is Halloween is I mean it's certainly the greatest slasher film of all time. But anyway, okay, 73. What was like another cultural? You said paranormal. None of the paranormal activities. You said that. Which that's surprising. Oh, Blair Witch.
That is on the list at number 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Good work.
So okay. So we did it. We broke that 50%. That's a big one. But let me try one. Maybe not. One more. I got one more in me. Alrighty. God, I really like horror movies, and I thought when you said this that I would do really well because I mean you heard me rattle off a gazillion horror movies. And just
It's
apparently
the highest
none of
grossing
them
ones.
none of them made any money. Apparently, I feel really bad for all those very talented people who made no money.
So let's go backwards. Do you want to try any more guesses before we go?
Let's get to the clues where you basically tell me, but like
All right, number 10 came out in 92, but very famous vampire.
famous vampire.
Yes, maybe the most famous vampire. In fact, I think he is the most.
Dracula. He's the
That's
most
right,
famous vampire.
Dracula
Yeah.
at number 10. You said number Blair Witch. You said it too. Number 7. It is a sequel, and the original happens to be number 6 as well. So 6 and 7.
Okay. So it's a sequel.
Let's get another lineman. Fashnu from Penn State.
You said Jets. Let's go Jets.
Yes, more
Big
production
fan.
than Rodgers. Another Samoan too, part of the bloodline.
They're all part of the bloodline eventually. It's a sequel.
The sequel and the original are there. Serial killer is a serial killer. Jodie Foster's Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, what a loser I am. It's Hannibal.
That's right at 7,
yeah.
and number 6 is its original.
Silence of the Lambs.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got Alien, you got It, you got Jaws 1 and Jaws 2. Number 1, Ryan. Think about 70s horror films.
70s horror films.
Has to do with religion in this one.
Children of the Corn?
No. The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, The Exorcism.
That's number 1. That's the highest grossing horror film adjusted for inflation at 2.8 bill.
A ton of gore on that list. That's an interesting thing, right?
Yeah, mostly suspense.
A lot of suspense and stuff.
paranormal.
I mean, Jaws. Jaws is gory, right? A lot of blood and Jaws.
Yeah, at the end.
When the shark attacks.
Yes, but a lot of these are paranormal films. Stuff like that, freaky, blah blah blah.
Yeah, interesting. So keep that in mind. Would be horror directors. Too much blood's not gonna sell. You're gonna end up poor, like John Carpenter or Wes Craven.
Did you name me the top 10 baldest cities? This is the percentage of male population that has male baldness. So seriously, there's a top 10 list, all famous countries, and these are the baldest cities.
Sure.
Tell me the top 10. Sorry, did I say cities? I said baldest countries. That's my.
Sorry. Okay.
So, Ryan, can you name me the top 10 baldest countries in the world?
Sure. Let's say Russia.
No, Russia's not. I do not see Russia. Russia is number 18 at 38% of the population is bald.
Where'd you? 38%.
This list comes from the Meteor Survey of 2023.
All right, I'm going to say United States of America. Where do we land? I want to calibrate here.
42% of the countries, 42% of males are bald in the United States.
A lot of bald Brits. Let's say the UK.
The United Kingdom is 12 at 40%.
Okay. Fell out of that top 10. Another group of bald folks. What's a hot place? A lot of people might be intentionally bald if it's hot. Maybe somewhere in Africa. Or like Australia. I feel like people have hair. Australia? It's hot there.
Australia is number 9.
Okay, there we go.
Number 9 at 40.8%.
Okay. I'm just thinking of heat, right? Like heat is my index for right now. What about let's take a stab at Brazil. A lot of people in Brazil. So just big numbers. No. Okay.
Brazil is not on this list at all.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, yes, it is at 22.
Okay. I'm about to say, good for you, Brazil. Keep it on your hair. Is there any all right, I'm just gonna ask for one clue right now. Is there any African countries on this list in the top 10?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. Let's look. Let's think down. Let's go South Africa. That's the furthest down.
Sorry, I apologize. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, no African countries.
We have number 1, Europe, number 2, Europe, number 3, Europe, number 5, Europe, number 6, Caribbean. Number 7, North America. Number 8, Europe. Number 9, you got Australia. Number 10, Europe. So you got just European. You have European, 1 North American, and
Well, we got the North
1.
American one because that was us, right?
Sorry,
So.
there's a second one. These are the ones you
Oh,
already got.
a second one. Well, that's only 2 options, so let's go for that. Canada.
That's right at 7, 40.9.
Okay. Back into Europe. So it's not hot in Europe, which is unfortunate for the Europeans because this is
One of
weird
these
now.
places is very hot in the Caribbean. Their countries often in the FIFA World Cup finals. I think they were in like the last 4 Final Fours, or at least the last 2.
In
Starts
soccer.
with a C.
C. It's a Caribbean nation that starts with a C. No, stop. That we'll come back to that because now I'm gonna get stuck. Give a long pause. Go back to Europe. That's where I was trying to go before. Not gonna ruin the plan here. All right. What about Germany?
That's right, number 5.
Okay. Looking at bald people. Who are famous bald people? France.
Number 3.
Okay. I think there was one more Europe that I didn't get, right?
There's a few more Europe you still got to get.
Let's go with Scotland. Or did we count that in the UK? We counted that in the UK.
UK. No,
Yeah.
you.
So Ireland then.
Uh-uh.
All right. Italy's pretty hairy. I would be shocked if Italy's on this list.
Italy's
so
number
gonna...
2.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is not my. I guess the hair doesn't have to be on your head to be hairy. That's a fair point. Okay. Is it bad? I'm like trying to think of what are the whiter countries. I feel like it's gonna be like a Scandinavian country, like I don't know, Norway.
Number 10 is Norway.
Okay. Let's head back to the Caribbean. You said it started with the C and they're always in that doesn't actually, to be honest with you, help me, the FIFA clue. What even is that? Oh, Costa Rica.
No.
Oh, okay. Um,
It starts with a C, ends in an A.
oh, Cuba then.
No.
I'd also like to point out though, not obviously you said no already, but Costa Rica starts with a C and ends with an A.
So does this one.
So does Cuba. um, who's good at soccer in the Caribbean?
You give up yet?
On this one, yeah, I definitely don't know this
Croatia.
That's not the Caribbean. That's Europe.
Yes, it is. The Bahamas.
Croatia? No, that's by Turkey.
What do you have right here? Well, you wouldn't have gotten it anyways.
No, probably not. Croatia. All I know about Croatia is the below deck Mediterranean. The
Okay,
boats are there.
I
I would have
see.
never assumed that everybody was bald in Croatia.
I apologize for the mess up here.
No, that's fine.
But Croatia.
Is it the last one?
No, you still have the number 1 and number 8 and number 9. Number 9 you already named in another list.
I already named it in the list. Unfortunately, I named every country in the list. What about Portugal? They're kind of bald, I bet.
No Portugal.
Interesting.
Wrestling's big in this country and continent.
Oh, Japan. Or
No.
Japan's not a continent. I said Japan before you said continent. Australia was the only country / continent.
That's right, number 9.
I thought I said that one already. Like that doesn't matter. But not Japan, right? Japan's not on this list.
No Japan.
Okay. What about let's go with Germany. I said Germany already.
Number 8 is 2 words, by the way.
2 words for number 8. A country that's 2 words. So Papua New Guinea. That's 3 words. No, it's not. It's 2 words. Papua New Guinea is 2 words. Um, South Korea. We said that in another list.
Nuh-uh.
Um, Another 2-worded one. What's the non-2-worded one? Where's that one located at?
Europe. These are both European countries.
Oh, geez, they're both European countries. Poland.
Nuh-uh.
I've only ever met people with hair from Poland. I apologize to the Polish people for calling you bald. Um, Sweden's got all their hair. Finland's got all their hair. Denmark's got all their hair. We already said Norway. That wasn't one of them. Spain.
Yep, number 1 is Spain.
Really? I wonder why that is. Scientists, you should tell us why Spain has no hair. And the last one is 2 words. Based out of Europe. Czechoslovakia. That's not a place, though.
Almost.
Czech Republic.
That's right. You got it, Ryan. Great work, Ryan. Great work. Let's do one more. And let me make sure. Let me pull this list up. Hold up. Just 1 second. All right. You ready, Ryan?
I am ready.
This is the top 10 most fun cities in the United States. Top 10 most fun cities in the United States, according to wallethub.com. So let's do it, Ryan. Top 10 most fun cities in America.
Real quick, shout out to, is Adam the one who wrote this? Adam McCann?
That's right. Yes, it is.
I worked at Wallow.
Well, he made this list and he got a score. And
Okay. Sorry.
this also has a top 10 nightlife and party ranks, cost ranks, entertainment ranks.
Adam is very, very talented. I'm not laughing because of Adam. I'm laughing because you definitely forgot that I worked at Wallet Hub when you pulled this list up.
I knew it was something. I thought Wild Hub, Nerd Hub, something. I'll just go for it.
That's fine. All righty. Well, let me see. I'm gonna say New York City.
Number 10.
10 is the lowest?
New York City is the 10th most fun city in the United States.
All right, Los Angeles.
No Los Angeles here.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that one. Not a wall up there. Well, they used to be based here. However, or no, you know what? No. We're gonna inside baseball here. They moved to this city because it was more fun. So I'm gonna say Miami is on this list.
Nope. Just kidding.
No,
Miami is number 3.
Okay. And just for my own, just to see, Washington D.C.
I don't have Washington here.
Okay.
Like Washington is 15.
They left Washington to go to Miami because Miami is more fun. That was a real meeting we really had. Okay. What do I think the most fun city is on this list?
In the United States.
A list where Los Angeles didn't make it. And Miami's number 3.
Oh, all these are definitely very fun places.
I'm sure.
I could tell.
What about San Francisco?
That's right, number 5, San Francisco.
Okay. This city I actually really like, Seattle.
No.
Okay, figured I'd ask. Figured I'd throw it out there. Let's just go to the Northeast again. We'll do Boston.
No, Boston.
Philadelphia.
No, Philly. Stupid city.
Philly is actually one of my favorite cities. Not for sports, but as a city. Charlotte.
No, Charlotte.
I thought Atlanta. That's gotta be on there.
Atlanta's number 4.
Okay. Moving right along. Stay in the South. New Orleans.
That's right. Number 6.
Okay. Texas has got to have at least one, if not two.
We got
So,
one Texas city here.
okay. Austin.
7. Number
Okay,
7 is
perfect.
Austin.
And so we got Texas out of the way. It's like there's gonna be a Texas one. What about let's head up a little to the Mile High State, right? Let's go Denver, Colorado.
Nuh-uh.
No. Ooh. Okay. Throwing for a loop, but I'm keeping my momentum. Phoenix, Arizona. Why not? All right, I may have to head back east. I may have gone too far west. Unless there's more in California. I've only gotten two in California. Oh, actually, I've only
You
gotten
got the
one in
one. You
California.
got the one Californian
Yeah.
city.
I guess two, and there's only the one. So, but you're saying there's only one California city, so San Diego's not on there. Okay. There's no way Portland's on there. Is Portland on there?
No, this is.
Okay, you
You
laughed,
said
so I
there's
was
no
like, oh,
way. Hey Ryan, look who's on. Pat McAfee, Aaron Rodgers has
is
joined.
oh good. Don't. I don't want to hear him. I said for the world to know, I am one Aaron Rodgers Tuesday away from being a Buffalo Bills fan. I am one Aaron Rodgers Tuesday away from being a Buffalo Bills fan. Oh my God. Minneapolis.
No. What's
We had
another
a
big Midwest town that could
big
be very
Midwest
famous?
town. Green Bay.
No.
That's not big. Chicago. They're in the
Yes,
Midwest.
number 8.
um, Nowhere in Ohio is the right answer. Um, so let's go.
Only one city's out of the Continental.
Ah, that's a good shout. I would have forgotten all about Honolulu.
Number 9.
It's not freaking Juneau, I'll tell you that much. Uh, um, all right. How many do I have left?
You got one. Just one. Well, you got the top 2. You're missing the
I
top
got the
2.
top two. The top two most fun cities. I feel like I've said a lot of fun cities.
To be honest, it's blatantly obvious what number 1 is.
Las Vegas.
Yes.
Okay.
But what's number 2?
All right.
Do you
Number
want any
2.
hints?
No, let's give it one more guess. I can shout a city name one more time before I need a hint, I think. It's got to be. Oh, I'm such a silly. Nashville.
No, brother. No,
No.
Nashville.
Goodness.
Nashville. I don't even see Nashville here.
That's Music Row right there. Grand Ole Opry, lots of bars. If you're lucky, Morgan Wallen will throw a chair at you.
Not this time.
Okay. So fun city. I feel like I'm out of southern cities.
Yes, this is a southern
Charles.
city.
It is a southern. Charleston.
No.
Mm. We had a coworker from Charleston though. Oh, well, his name is Chip. Anyway. Okay. Southern city. Focus. Not Florida, because we already got Miami. Not Georgia. We said New Orleans, so not Louisiana. It's not Oklahoma. Nothing in Oklahoma is good. Not Texas.
Eastern southern state.
But it's not either Carolina.
You already
Kentucky?
named one of the states here.
Oh, I've already named a city from the state and I was wrong.
You were right. Miami,
Oh,
what's another famous Florida city?
Orlando.
Number 2. Good work, Ryan. I think we could call this a day.
It
We
was
learned a
certainly
lot about a lot of things. And we appreciate all the work and all the great things as we take a nice little break from trending topics. But you killed it, Ryan. Great work. And let's have some more good times ahead next week. Thank you so much, Ryan. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, Matt.